Seismic charges. Stand by.
Alright guys, welcome to today's video. Today here at the Star Wars Archives, we're entering into an interactive studio environment where I'll be showing you the best lightsaber poses / stances for your profile pictures, which could be profile pictures on your Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn profile, or your CV. I have selected stances that I believe will gain the most attention and receive the most likes and hopefully comments too. Not that we should be caring about the amount of likes we get on our posts, but sometimes it's kinda nice. And just in general, we all want to be making sure we are at our most presentable, whether it's online or in public. At the end of this video, I'll post my personal favorite lightsaber stance to my social media to showcase not just all torque, and that my top picks have proven success rates. Grab your lightsaber and follow along with me as we take your charisma to soaring heights. Are you ready? Let's go! The first best stance that I recommend as an option for your profile pictures is this one here. Spread your legs or shoulder width apart and stand with an astute posture. Clench the lightsaber handle with both hands, one on top of the other, and position the lightsaber down next to your right hip on a lowered angle. This lightsaber stance originates from the Form 1 Shi Cho lightsaber form, which is the most ancient style of lightsaber combat. Shi Cho swordplay is known to be simplistic and raw, and according to Wikipedia, the blade work was described as like watching water flow over the falls. This form is the first taught to Jedi, so I'd say this is a really good pose if you're new to social media and you're just wanting to settle in. Shi Cho fostered an emotionally heated mindset which resulted in the considerable temptation to execute combat with lethal intent, so be calm and collected when you post this stance, and don't be upset if you don't meet that 50 like threshold. It's just the beginning of great things to come. The next pose I recommend is this stance here, which I would also highly recommend for your LinkedIn profile too. Stand with your toes facing diagonal and your left leg slightly bent with your heel elevated off the floor. Hold your arm down in front of you and your right hand in the ear with your lightsaber horizontal like this. Tilt your head sideways and stare at the camera with a menacing gaze. This stance is best performed without a smile as it signals professionality and self-control. This stance originates from Form V11, also known as Juyo / Vapad. It is a bold style that taps into emotions, but one which can open a Jedi up to the dark side. So be bold, harness self-control, and strike that stance. I personally have this as my LinkedIn profile picture because I want employees to know I don't muck around, and that I mean business. It just personifies a strong work ethic, a spirit of excellence, and good time management skills. The next pose I recommend is this stance here, which Yoda so fantastically demonstrated during his fight against Emperor Palpatine in Episode 3. Place your non-lightsaber hand on the floor and stretch your legs back into a pouncing position, as if you are ready to leap. Lower your neck down and position your head upwards. Grip your lightsaber like this and hold it upwards. Don't make eye contact with the camera, but instead cast your gaze outwards. It's important not to break the fourth wall here, because this very much is an action shot / stance, which showcases that you are conducting Jedi business. This stance originates from Form IV lightsaber combat, which was an aggressive style that was fast-paced and effective against single opponents, which means you'll really start seeing those likes and comments rolling in quickly. Sometimes I like to position my legs like this to really drive home the acrobatic nature of this lightsaber form, but due to the length it normally means I need to post it as a cover photo instead, but it looks pretty darn cool as shown here. Next we have this stance here, most commonly employed by General Grievous himself. You're gonna need two sabers for this one. I got Anakin's Episode 3 saber and Kylo Ren's crossbar. Hold your arms up and then in one sharp movement direct them towards the camera. Be conscious of symmetry and make sure everything lines up perfectly. This is a wow stance that requires attention to detail. Hunch your neck over like this to simulate a General Grievous-like posture and show that aggression. Please note that this pose does not work with a smile, as seen here it kills the vibe. so always employ your most serious facial features. Okay, it's been 2 years and you're in need of a fresh look. Ahsoka Tano's reverse grip lightsaber form has you covered. Posting this fresh, new, unorthodox stance is the equivalent of showing off that new perm. Just simply reverse your grip on the saber and hold it across your face like this. Slightly bend your legs into a squat-like position and eye down the camera. I like to sometimes use 2 sabers for this shot, but because I only have a normal saber and a Kylo Ren crossbar saber, it means I need to be conscious when doing the Ahsoka Tano reverse grip with my Kylo Ren one, because the crossbar can dig into my lower arm and give the impression that it is jabbing into me, which is a very clumsy, untidy, and unprofessional look that will have employers putting your CV in the shredder and old school acquaintances wondering what on earth you're doing with your life. And lastly, we have a classic over-the-shoulder Form 3 stance, which is your bread and butter of the lightsaber form, suitable for any social media platform. Face your body sideways and tilt your head towards the camera. Place both hands onto the handle and raise the saber up like this, and face it upside down so the laser is pointing towards the ground. This stance originates from the most defensive form utilized by Jedi, and is a great way of using the lightsaber as a shield against blast fire. Also known as Soresu, it was developed during the widespread use of blasters and eventually came to be known as the ultimate expression of non-aggressive Jedi philosophy. Ain't that a great way of showing your charisma? And here are some extras for experts. So my favorite of the lot is probably the Form 1 Shi Cho stance, exhibited by Obi-Wan Kenobi, so we're going to use this one. It's here, it's there, very, very, very good. Description, my caption's going to be, what about the droid attack on the Wookiees? Just as like a thought-provoking question. I don't know. What about the droid attack on the Wookiees? Yeah, that sounds good. And, we're gonna post it. Posted. Refresh page to make sure it is in the timeline. Very good. It is here. So I'm gonna come back for the next couple of hours and we're gonna see how it's tracking. So I've just been conducting Jedi business. It's been about 3 hours since I posted my new profile picture of the Form 1 stance. And we're going to check on it now to see how many likes I've got within the 3 hours. So here it goes. I'm nervous. Oh. 3 likes. You know, that's pretty good. That's like 1 like per hour. And I know one of them is me, but that would mean like 0.62% likes per hour. And that's not bad. It's only been 3 hours and there's more hours to come. So yeah, we'll look forward to that. I'm just really happy with how this photo turned out. I hope you guys learned something new today. I hope it helps you, inspire you for your next profile pictures, whether it be Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, or your LinkedIn. And let me know if you guys get any more job opportunities or job interviews for the LinkedIn ones, if these tips help you. And yeah, I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. And remember, be happy.
We lost the transmission, sir.